Hello and welcome back to my road to completion guide for Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. We're now in episode number 6, and the first thing that we need to do is talk to Emma.
At long last, I've managed to fulfill my master's orders. I give you my thanks.
Who exactly do you serve?
Isshin Ashina. I am a doctor in the service of Lord Isshin.
Why were you ordered to help me?
Lord Isshin has no desire to use the power of the dragon's heritage. That is why he
tried to help Lord Kuro escape Ashina.
Correct.
The message I found in the well, that was your doing?
Also correct. My duties have concluded. But there's someone I think you'd like to see. Lord Kuro is downstairs.
Alright, then we'll head down here. We don't want to mess with the idol yet, guys. Just come over here and talk to Kuro.
I have come for you, my lord.
Yes, you did well to come here.
Let us go. We must leave Ashina.
Wolf, my blood. The blood of the dragon causes men to become undying. The same goes for you.
Yes, my lord.
I wished to save you. I'm sure that I would do the same thing given another chance. However, undying begets stagnation. The immortal oath, the rejuvenating waters, the dragon rot, they all corrupt men, to the point that they no longer live as men. I wish to sever the chains of stagnation bred by the dragon's heritage. Wolf, will you help me achieve this aim?
Okay, guys, when he gives you this option, go ahead and choose Obey the Iron Code, Protect Kuro.
I cannot. To protect you, the divine heir. That was the duty my father entrusted to me.
How many times have you died and come back to life for my sake? 2, 3 times? Or perhaps a number so large that it cannot be counted?
As it was for the purpose of defending my lord, the number does not matter.
I do not wish to bind you to an eternity of undeath. Wolf, join me in my quest to sever the ties of immortality.
As you wish.
Thank you, loyal wolf.
Alright, and let's talk to him again.
If we are seeking to sever the immortal ties, I know a good place to start. Wolf, look at this.
Okay, that's the item that we needed to pick up, the Immortal Severance text. Press OK.
It's an ancient record that was kept in Ashina Castle.
Sacred dragon tears from the divine realm.
Yes, it is my belief that with the dragon tears, it may be possible to sever the dragon's heritage.
But the divine realm? How do we...
I know. Wolf, that incense burner over there, it belonged to a person of interest. Take a look.
Okay, so let's head over here and examine the incense burner.
Is there something special about it?
I'm told that long ago, there was another divine heir living here in Ashina Castle. His name was Lord Takeru. This incense burner belonged to him.
Where is he now?
He died a long time ago, apparently. Wrapped in the aroma of the fountainhead, I returned to the divine realm. Those are supposedly the words he left behind.
You're saying the scent of the fountainhead is the key to reaching the divine realm?
That is my belief. Wolf, let us discover the truth together.
Alright, now we want to talk to Kuro twice.
Now, as to how we begin our search. I am certain some of Lord Takeru's books remain in this castle. Books that he collected in order to find the divine realm. I will search for them.
In addition to finding a way to reach the divine realm, might we also look into how we might sever the immortal ties?
A fine suggestion. Talk to Isshin. If anyone knows the answer, it is him. Wolf, come with me. Lord Isshin is not within this castle citadel. I'm told he is recuperating in one of these watchtowers. However, the path to his watchtower is closed. His health is a little...
How do I get in?
On the roof, there's a path patrolled by the Nightjar Ninja. It's intended for shinobi, but I imagine that won't be a problem for you.
I've heard the Nightjar use smoke signals as landmarks.
Yes, so if you follow their smoke signals, you should be able to reach Lord Isshin, and you can use this window to reach the roof.
Okay, we'll head over here. Activate this idol. Remember, you guys don't have to actually rest at it, just activate it. Okay, so we'll press O. Then we'll come over here, open up the window. I told you guys we're gonna have to do this very technical for this episode. We're still not done yet. There's still a lot more dialogue that we need to engage in with these NPCs. We're just setting up some different endings for the game, okay? We'll head over here and find Isshin. See that? Talk to him.
About the Divine Heir's life,
Yes?
there is something I wish to ask.
Before that, sake.
What?
You earned it. Take it.
Okay, we'll pick that up. Press OK.
My grandson, Genichiro, was bewitched by the rejuvenating waters. You did well to put a stop to that for me. You have my thanks.
I merely followed the code my father taught me.
Ah, the Iron Code of the Shinobi.
I see. So you're the son of Owl.
That boy he found during the rebellion.
Yes.
And your travels brought you here. The bonds that tie us are so deeply amusing. Don't you think, Sekiro? So what do you wish to know?
Okay, and we're going to pick the first option here about Immortal Severance.
The Divine Heir's desire is to sever the ties of immortality. I want to know how it can be done.
The Mortal Blade. If you had such a weapon, it may be the key to what you are after.
The Mortal Blade?
With it, you could kill one who cannot die through normal means.
One who cannot die.
The Infested, I believe they're called. I have not seen one before, but it said you could stab them through the heart, or remove their head, and they wouldn't die. If the stories are true, they'd surely be quite fearsome. To kill a monster such as that, you'd need the Mortal Blade.
Okay, we'll select the second option. Where can the Mortal Blade be found?
Where is this Mortal Blade?
I've heard it's held in Senpo Temple. However, they say the Mortal Blade cannot be drawn.
What do you mean?
I am not certain of the meaning. It's just hearsay. The gates to that temple are closed now, though. Who knows what those degenerates are doing shut away up there in the mountains. There aren't any decent roads leading there.
Okay, we don't need to give him the drink, okay? Just press O.
You're leaving, Sekiro. Severing immortality. That will be quite the battle. And in battle, the plans and desires of those involved churn endlessly. If you hesitate, you'll be swept away.
And lose the battle.
That's right. Best you keep it in mind. Sekiro, hesitate, and you lose.
Perfect. Okay, we'll head back. All right, you can see that now Emma's down here, okay? But don't talk to her yet. Just come over here, grab this item. Okay, this is going to be the Gun Fort Shrine Key. Okay, press OK. And then let's talk to Kuro again.
This dust is awful.
I have returned.
Oh, Wolf, you're back. Did you meet with Lord Isshin?
I did. He said the Mortal Blade. It could be the key to severing immortality.
The Mortal Blade.
It's a sword that has the power to kill the undying. It can be found at Senpo Temple.
I see. Yes, that seems promising.
As you say.
For my part, I hunted for any books that may contain clues about the aroma of the fountainhead. It seems Lord Takeru indeed sought a way to reach the divine realm. So far, I found one piece of relevant information.
What is it?
A flower.
Okay, show the Sakura droplet to Kuro.
My lord, this is for you.
Could this be? It's a Sakura droplet.
That's...
When the undying pledge of the dragon's heritage is broken, it's said that this remains in place of the oath.
Do you think this one was left behind by Lord Takeru?
That seems likely. Wolf, if you so desire, I can use this Sakura droplet to assist you.
Okay, give Sakura droplet to Kuro.
If you should be so kind.
Of course. Close your eyes.
My lord.
Lord Takeru's dragon blood lives on with you.
I humbly accept.
Yes. You may open your eyes now.
My lord.
See that, guys? Additional resurrective power granted. So now on the bottom left above our health bar, we're going to have 3 of those circles. And of course, that gives us the chance to revive during, combat if we should die more than twice.
That was a boon granted by Lord Takeru. Use it well.
Yes.
All right, and let's select the option about the flower.
A flower.
First, read this.
Okay, we're going to get the fragrant flower note. Press OK.
What is...
Lord Takeru left it behind. I was looking for information on the fountainhead aroma and how it relates to the divine realm. There is water that flows from the fountainhead through Ashina, and the book speaks of a white lotus flower that grows where the water pools deeply. It appears to be one component of the fountainhead aroma.
A place where the fountainhead waters pool deeply, perhaps in a deep valley?
Yes, indeed. The Sunken Valley may be the place. The fountainhead waters should flow into there.
Where is this Sunken Valley?
It's beyond the woods to the rear of the castle. There's a shrine dedicated to the white serpent deep in the woods. As the name implies, the Sunken Valley is just below that place. There's no proper path down there, but a man of your talent could navigate it.
Okay, press O.
Oh, that's right. That door marked with the outline of a person. Lord Isshin once called it a shinobi shortcut. I haven't a clue how it works, but seeing as he mentioned shinobi, I thought you might know.
All right, we're going to talk to Kuro again. We need to pick up 2 items. One's called the Okami's Ancient Text, and the other one's called Paige's Diary. So just make sure you talk to Kuro again.
Wolf, look here. I found something that may help us. It's a stone.
A stone?
Yes, look at this.
All right, so there's the Okami's Ancient Text. Press OK.
What is...
It's a writing by one who sought the fountainhead aroma. It says there's a sacred village with a stone that gives off a unique scent. What is it, Wolf? Huh. What is that strangely shaped rock you hold? Is that the fragrant stone of the fountainhead?
My lord, this stone appeared to have been enshrined.
Yes. It is just as the book described.
Yes. There was also an inscription, a sweetly scented bridal offering, written on the altar.
Bridal? What sort of place was this?
It was in a cave, beyond a door made of solid rock.
In that case, where was the wedding procession headed? No way to know, I guess.
Sweetly scented. Lord Kuro. That place might be the gateway to the divine realm.
I see. Sweetly scented. Meaning wrapped in the fountainhead incense. That is what it might be referring to. Oh, and actually, I found something. I discovered there's another scent we must acquire.
What is it?
The blood of the divine heir of the dragon's heritage. In other words, my blood.
Your blood? But my lord, you cannot bleed.
Yes, it is true that those of the dragon's heritage cannot bleed. However, in Lord Genichiro's quarters, I found a curious journal belonging to Lord Takeru's page, and it appears there is a way for me to bleed. For now, I'd like to ask you to keep this for me.
There we go. That's the page's diary. Okay, so we'll press OK.
Now then, we just need to figure out how to make me bleed.
Perhaps we should ask Lady Emma.
As a doctor, she should have much knowledge of the human body. Yes, she may be able to help us.
Perfect, guys. Now, if at any point during this this NPC sequence that we're running now with all these NPCs, we're talking to them in a specific order. If you guys do not get the same dialogue that I'm getting, that's why I'm not cutting out any of the dialogue. Stop immediately, guys. Your game, leave a comment and let me know exactly how the NPCs are talking in your game. If you follow this guide every step of the way, you've picked up every item that I've been picking up, these NPCs will say the exact same thing that you're watching in my gameplay, right? But if you've missed a step in the guide, I can still get you the endings and get you set up. I just need to know what they're saying in your game so I can redirect you, okay? But like I said, if you guys have been following this guide every step of the way, picking up all the items I've been picking up, these NPCs will behave the exact same way they're behaving from me, okay? Just let me know that in a comment. Let's come over here and talk to Emma. We're going to exhaust her dialogue until she says something about sever immortality is met. Okay, that's going to be the way that she finishes her sentence. Once she says that, we're going to go ahead and move to the next step.
So, you've met with Lord Isshin?
Yes. He thanked me for defeating Genichiro.
I see. To think that Lord Genichiro would go as far as to drink the rejuvenating sediment.
Rejuvenating sediment?
That's what we call a particularly concentrated part of the rejuvenating waters. I'm sure you saw it for yourself. The rejuvenating sediment grants great resilience in one's flesh. One becomes able to withstand blows that would be fatal to anyone else. My mentor Dogen devoted much research to its uses, but all of his works, documents, medicines, everything, were burned and destroyed. I'm not sure who, but I heard one of the senior apprentices was able to salvage some of it, probably Dojun. Did you ask Lord Kuro's thoughts on the matter?
I did.
And?
We've decided to sever the ties of immortality.
I see.
I thank you for all of the help you've given me.
Almost sounds like you're bidding me farewell for good. I've carried out my lord's orders, so I will stay here in the castle. Come and speak to me whenever you please. I will provide my assistance to you as a doctor. I'd like to make a request.
What is it?
Please show me your face.
What?
This white mark, is it a birthmark?
No.
Then that must mean it appears on those who have received the dragon's heritage. Or perhaps it's a symptom.
Are you done?
Yes, that will be all. I'm sorry. That was rather rude of me. So, it's not a birthmark. Then that must mean it appears on those who have received the dragon's heritage. Or perhaps it's a symptom. I still don't understand the particulars, but it appears as though your body is no longer confined by the rules of our world. Come and see me if you notice anything alarming.
I will.
This power, it comes from Lord Kuro's. It's said to be a power of the Divine Heir's dragon heritage. Those who have been given the power of resurrection, they are revived upon death, repeatedly. Let me know if you notice any more changes. I don't think the power of resurrection comes without a cost. Master Wolf, it looks as if your brow is less furrowed than before. If only a little. Please, see that Lord Kuro's wish to sever immortality is met.
See how she finished that sentence with sever immortality is met? That's what you're looking for, guys. That's all you need. As soon as you see her finish her last sentence like that, press O.
Goodbye.
And boom, we're done with her for now, okay? Now we're going to go over here. Rest at the idol. And we're going to fast travel over to Mount Kongo to the main hall. If you guys remember in the previous episode, there was an NPC sitting here on the floor. And I told you guys we needed to get that NPC to go away so we could have access to the bell, which you guys can see the prompt up there on the altar. Now that we've defeated Genichiro, we have access to the next boss fight. Basically, the NPC is no longer here. Okay, before we get in there and fight the next boss, though, let's go ahead and quit out, set up a safety save, lock in all that progress. That was a lot of dialogue to watch, I know. But I didn't want to cut any of it out because, like I said, if you guys have missed a step in the guide by accident, then the NPCs might say something different for you. And we need to get you guys to go pick up the item that you're missing so that they will say the correct thing to you so we can all be in step with the guide. All right, so we'll come up here, ring the bell.
Three monkeys. One of the panels is empty.
So let's talk about this boss fight. We have 4 monkeys that we need to kill, guys. Now I'm going to show you how to do that at the very beginning of this fight. Super simple. It's going to take like a minute, maybe even less. You'll be able to kill all 4 of these monkeys, pick up the folding screen monkeys trophy, and we'll be on our way, okay? But if at any point things get crazy, you miss a monkey, it runs away, there's going to be some other enemies that show up, some illusion type enemies that's going to be showing up. They can do damage to your character, and there can be many of them, right? It can be quite annoying to deal with them as well as the monkeys that you haven't killed yet. You guys have options. If you've been saving either with a USB or your cloud storage, like I've been showcasing in the gameplay, go back to your safety save, reset everything, okay, and then keep running that opening route that I'm going to show you until you can kill all 4 monkeys inside of a minute, and you'll be good. If you're not setting up saves, okay, this is where the elusive hall bell comes in. If there's a lot of those illusion enemies out, they're getting on your nerves, you just kind of want to reset the fight, ring that bell, you'll be right here, and then of course you still have to go out and find the monkeys that you haven't killed yet. If you notice there in the bottom sentence, it says, however, a monkey caught in the folding screen will not escape, whether the bell is rung or not. Each time you kill the monkeys in this boss fight, guys, whichever monkey you kill goes to one of the 4 screens that's in front of us here. So even though you're ringing the bell to reset the fight, you do not have to go back and kill the monkeys that you've already killed, okay? So like I said, that's your options when it comes to this fight, but if you guys follow exactly what I'm going to show you here, you should not have any problems. So we'll press OK, go immediately into your options, go to inventory, scroll down to your gotcha sugar. You should have at least 3 of those in your inventory. We picked those up in episode number 2. I'm trying to think back. In episode 2, we picked those up, right? So equip those, do a 180, and just start swinging your sword in this general direction, and you guys will kill one of the monkeys, okay? He should fall out. Perfect. Sprint, grapple. We're going to wait for the monkey above my head to come to the right. See that? And it's going to be very hard for him to see you because you have the Gotchin sugar on. Sprint this way. Jump. Keep sprinting. The monkey's going to notice us, but that's fine. We want him to notice us. While we're sprinting, just keep running straight. Keep running, keep running, keep running. Just following him up the stairs to the right. We're going to grapple up twice. He's going to be directly in front of us. And we're just going to spam him until he dies. Okay? Now, jump back down here. Avoid those two enemies. Grapple. Now notice that the Gotchin sugar has worn off. If you guys really want to make sure this last monkey doesn't get away, just go ahead and pop another one. Okay? Gonna be harder for him to notice you. And you want to make sure that you grapple. Also make sure that you're on your firecrackers. Okay? You just want to jump and grapple here. And then sneak up behind him. And boom. Now, the reason why I told you guys to stay on your firecrackers is because if your Gotchin sugar runs out there at the last second, you can throw your firecracker down and that will stun these monkeys, guys. And then, of course, you can kill them that way.
Please, forgive them. They only sought to keep me hidden. However, it seems it was not meant to be. Close your eyes. Let us meet at the inner sanctum.
There we go, guys. Now we're going to pick up the memory for defeating the Scream Monkey. So we can increase our attack power. Press OK. We're also going to pick up another ninjutsu technique called Puppeteer, which is really handy for this playthrough. I'll show you guys that a little bit later on in the guide. So we'll press OK. Come through here. And again, hit up this idol. You guys can rest if you want to. Some of you guys might have been hit by those enemies during the boss fight. So just make sure you rest, and then we'll enhance our attack power. And that's going to push us to +6. See that? Attack power has been enhanced. Now on the right there underneath Vitality 16, it says attack power 6. Okay, we'll press O. And we have some more NPC stuff we need to do here, guys. So again, make sure that all this dialogue is going exactly like it is in my game. If at any point it's not, make sure you guys leave a comment and I'll walk you through what to do next. So we're going to come in here, talk to this NPC.
Why do you seek this place?
I seek the mortal blade.
Do you know of the blade that cannot be drawn?
Yes.
It is so called, for not one who has drawn it has ever survived. Yet you still wish to attempt this.
Okay, make sure you say I do.
I do.
I see. Very well. If you are prepared, you may gaze upon the blade. Why is it, I wonder? Are they not loath to die? How are you? Your eye. I see. You carry the curse of the dragon's heritage.
The mortal blade, without question. I accept its power.
Okay, there's the mortal blade. So we'll press OK. You guys can just skip this prompt and we'll talk to her again.
I see you serve the divine heir of the dragon's heritage.
Yes.
Why do you seek the mortal blade?
I wish to obtain the dragon tears from the divine realm to sever the ties of immortality.
I see. I have read about this. I have read there is to sever dragon's heritage. Which means the divine heir begrudges the power of the dragon's heritage.
That's right.
How strange fate can be. I am one of the children of the rejuvenating waters, created by those who would stop at nothing to achieve immortality. My false dragon's blood was created by man.
Children? So there are many of you.
I am the only one who survived the process. The others are laid to rest here.
I see.
I do not know if it is right to sever the ties of immortality, but the dragon's heritage undeniably corrupts the lives of men, and I share the heir's feelings about that truth. Shinobi of the divine heir, I have decided to assist you. Please hold out your hand.
What?
Bless us with bountiful harvest.
Alright, we'll accept the rice.
Rice?
There you are. Rice is a precious thing. It tastes better the more you eat it, and restores one's vigor.
Alright, we're done talking to her for now. Let's come out here and fast travel to the Sunken Valley over to the gun fort. Okay, we'll set up another save. Lock in all that progress. All right, guys, we'll head this way. You remember we picked up the gun fort shrine key earlier. It was an item that was to the left of Kuro. And we never really came over here after we defeated this mini boss. We actually went down here and picked up some prayer beads and some other items. But over here, this door was locked, okay? It still is locked. We're about to unlock it using that gun fort shrine key. And now all we want to do is start sprinting across this bridge until we get attacked. All right, and immediately dive, okay? Then of course you guys can heal. And the snake is not gonna be able to bother you if you're underwater like this, okay? And all we wanna do is pick up a few items here and kill some treasure carps. So there's a treasure carp over there now that's trying to disappear. I'm gonna see if it disappears. I may can go over there and get it before it disappears. It's probably gonna end up disappearing. No, it didn't, okay. So come over here and kill this treasure carp, okay? Now again, if it does disappear on you guys, just make sure that you, you wait for it to respawn. You can also kill these enemies so they're not bothering you, these two enemies. Now, from this position, you guys see the snake over there. There's an item to your left and an item to your right. We want to make sure that we get the item on the right, okay? We don't need the item on the left. That's a bulging coin purse, okay? So you pick that up. And then straight ahead, you probably saw it, but there's a treasure carp off in the distance. You guys see that treasure carp? So just remember, just stay under the water. I'm gonna sprint over here and kill this treasure carp if we can before it disappears. Again, if it does disappear, it will respawn. Just give it a few seconds and make sure you kill those two treasure carps. And now, if you guys look up, you will see the snake. To the right is going to be another item, and that's another treasure carp. See that? Then we can just exit. Now make sure you do this quickly, guys, because the snake is going to know as soon as you hit land. As soon as you guys hit land, make sure you start sprinting and get out of there, okay? Because it's going to try to hit you. That's why I wanted you guys to set up a save just in case the snake gets lucky and hits you, because it still does a lot of damage. You guys wouldn't have to worry about fighting the, the folding screen monkeys again and all that stuff. All right, now let's go ahead and set up another save here just in case. It never hurts to have too many saves. Okay, we'll save data, copy. All right, so we'll head this way, grapple up. We don't need that item. We're going to take a left. We're basically just going to speed run to the next idol. And then we have a boss fight, and that's going to wrap up this episode. We'll jump down. Again, we'll just sprint past all these enemies. No need to kill them. Sprint past these monkeys. Come to the right. There's a bunch of monkeys down here. Just run past them all. Grapple up. All the way over, and boom. There's the other idol. Okay. So we'll go ahead and rest here. Get our health back. Get your healing gourds back. And the boss is down there, okay? See the boss down there? So we're gonna set up another save here just to make sure that we can just keep fighting this boss as many times as we need to. All right, guys, let's do this and wrap up this episode, okay? We'll come down here. Before we engage this boss, we want to go ahead and go into our options. Make sure that you're on your Shinobi Firecracker, okay? Then we're going to go into our inventory. We're going to pop a Ico Sugar. And then back into your inventory, we want to pop a Divine Confetti, okay? We just want to do as much damage on this Guardian Ape as we can before it starts running around. Okay, that's kind of the first phase of our strategy here. So pop that. We're going to sprint toward him. Soon as he turns around, lock on Firecracker and then sprint behind him. Get you at least 4 hits in if you can. I'm going to get 5. Then I'm going to back away. Okay, so as soon as he starts flailing around and becoming aggressive, get out of there. But notice that we were able to do some damage to him before he started doing that, so that's great for us, okay? Now, there's one attack that he does where I want you guys to capitalize, and he should do it any second now. He normally does it pretty early on when I'm this far away from him. There it is. And yes, he's throwing at you exactly what you think he is. Do a charged R1, do your Firecracker, get behind him, hit him at least 5 times. Sometimes you can hit him more and he'll stun and then get out of there. Notice the damage? That's all you guys have to do to win this fight, okay? The reason why you want to get behind him when you throw your Firecracker is because he'll be falling down, okay? He's going to fall forward, and when he does, if you're in his way, you'll take damage, okay? Just waiting. That's going to be your biggest struggle with this fight. There it is. Boom. Charge it up. Firecracker. Get behind him. Get you some hits in. Just like that, and then get out of there. Really just that simple, guys. You can also hit him here when he does that attack. When he starts doing that Superman dive at you, you guys can get a charged R1 in there. Of course, you can toss the Firecracker there if you want to as well. See this? Just kind of get behind him, right? Charged R1, Firecracker, get behind him. Or to his side, either one. Then as soon as he turns around, you guys get out of there. And again, if he hits you, don't worry about it. You guys just back away. You have plenty of heals. Now this time, I'm not going to be able to capitalize on that because he tossed it. I wasn't close enough to sprint under him. This works too. Charge the R1, back away. Now you don't want to use your firecrackers too close together, guys. Very much like the Oniwa fight. You can't use them back to back. You do have to give them time in between uses to actually work. Okay, we'll back away. Very simple stuff. There he goes. Notice how I'm encouraging him to do that attack because I'm far away from him, okay? He's not going to do that attack if you're super close, or he's less likely to do it. There's the diving attack. We'll take it. This should be it right here. That freaked me out the first time I saw it. He picks up his head. Now let's talk about the telegraphed attack he's gonna do. That's it right there. You guys can go in there and get a charged R1 in on that attack. And there's another one that he does as well. It's not that one. See that? When he dives at you, just come in there, get the charged R1 and try to get out of there. That time I was a little bit late. This is also another one. See how he's doing the force swing right there? You guys can come in here and get another charged R1 when he does that. Now, as soon as you hit him with that, you want to get out of there because what he's inflicting on you at that point is terror. And if he inflicts full terror on you guys, it'll kill you, okay? Anytime he's screaming like that, get outside of that red bubble that's showing up around his character. Again, if he gets terror on you guys, it'll kill you, okay? Notice the 4 hit. Here comes the fourth, or the 4 hit, the 4th attack. Boom. Oh, that time he went in a direction I wasn't expecting. Here's the dive. Again, just kind of get behind him. Get your attack in. That time I wasn't exactly behind him, so he was able to hit me. You want to get behind him when you hit him there, if at all possible. I'm just going to heal here in a second when there's an attack I can heal on. Okay, here's the 4 swing. There's 3. Just try to get over here behind him. Boom. And then get out of there. Try to get behind him. So this second phase or second form can take some time, but it's very safe, okay? Again, we'll back away from that. There's the dive. Again, try to get behind him. Okay, here's the attack. This is my favorite one to get a hit in on because it's safer. So it just depends on how aggressive you guys want to be. I like trying to hit him on all of them, but because I know I have plenty of health to play with. And I'm used to the fight. But if you guys are nervous about this fight, then you only want to attack him when he does the 4 swing. Like, you don't want to attack him here. I'll leave that up to you guys. You can be as aggressive as you want to be. You can also come in here and just do a quick slash like that if you want to. You're not going to do as much damage, but you may be able to avoid him being able to hit you with his counter move, right? Again, I'm just trying to stay a little bit close to him so I can bait him into an attack. That time I missed him with the quick slash. Again, that's not the best move you want to get your hit in on. The best move is when he does the force swing on you. You have a much larger window to get behind him. See that little quick slash? Probably could have got a charged R1 in there too. It depends on how he counters you, right? Hey, there's the dive. Try to get over here, get behind him. Quick slash. See, I definitely could have got a charged R1 in there, right? Anytime he counters with that scream, you can get a charged R1 in, but you won't really know that until, you know, he's already hit you, right? So you have to be careful. See, I got the charged R1 in there. So this takes some time, but it's safe. Or fairly safe. Like I said, it just depends on how he counters you and how aggressive you want to be. Okay. Here's the 4 swing. Boom, just like that. Then get out of there. And get used to this fight, guys, because we're going to have to fight this ape again. So there we go. Get out of there. So that time he didn't counter with the scream, he countered with the slash. That time he was up really quick, see? But I still went for the charged R1. If you guys feel comfortable healing and stuff like that, I would go with the charged R1 every single time and just take the hits. Because as soon as you defeat him in this form, you're going to be able to get all your health back, right? There'll be an idol that shows up. So you'll be good, right? I'd go for maximum damage. You still have some Ico sugar too. I'm not going to use them. I'm trying to think if I have those planned for any other part of the fight. I wouldn't use them, guys, because you're not going to be able to sit there and inflict a lot of damage on this enemy anymore, you know, because we're just kind of going in there and getting a blow and then backing away. So now that I'm thinking about it, I wouldn't use them at all, even if I don't have them planned. I can't remember if I have them planned. Oop, lost my lock on for any part of the guide after this boss fight. But like I said, they only last for, I think, 30 seconds. And you might end up running around in a circle around this boss for 30 seconds and not be able to land a hit, right? It would kind of be a waste. Now that I'm thinking about it. But all in all, guys, it's a real simple fight. Just countering his movements. Now, if you guys feel comfortable with deflecting, this is going to go really fast for you guys. Here we go. There's the 4 swing. Try to get behind him. Boom. Get out of there when he screams. Okay, charge it up. That time he got up super quick, right? I missed the charge R1, but I would have missed the quick R1 too. So unless he does those 2 quick slashes on you, you're going to be fine doing the charged R1. And like I said, it's all random. So I would just be as aggressive as possible, guys. Because you have plenty of health. I still have 6 healing gourds, right? I can take a ton of more shots before he's able to kill me, so. And then sometimes he'll stun. If he stuns, just go up there and get you 1 or 2 more hits. Do some more damage. Typical stuff. Very simple, guys. Here's the 4. Okay. It's like that. Get out of there. Okay. Try to get over here. Boom. Get out of there. I'm glad there's no trophy in this game for defeating the oh, they call them the headless. I think there's 5 headless enemies in the game, or 6, I can't remember. But they actually put terror on you really quick. It's super easy to die by those enemies, and I'm glad there's no trophy for that. I mean, I would have, of course, figured it out for you guys, but it's just one less thing for us to have to worry about. when we're trying to get all our trophies and our achievements. See the Terra building up in the bottom of the screen? Because I was inside of that radius where he was screaming at me. If that goes to max, you guys will die instantly, okay? So you have to be real careful. Boom, that time he's stunned. So I'm gonna get another charged R1 in. Okay. Boom, get out of there. Again, guys, sprinting is your friend in this game. If you cannot deflect, if you're having trouble, as long as you guys can sprint, you can absolutely dominate this game. So we got what, about maybe 3 or 4 more hits here. And we'll have the Guardian Ape defeated. You guys will pick up another trophy. Actually, no, shoot. Maybe just 2 more hits. I didn't realize I was doing so much damage. Definitely not 4 hits. Okay, there's the 4. Super telegraph move. Yeah, 1 more hit. Here we go. There it is. And he's done. And there it is, guys, the Guardian Ape trophy. We're also going to be picking up the memory for this fight, so we'll be able to enhance our attack power again. And of course, the Slender finger, that's another prosthetic tool that's going to come in handy for a boss fight later on. And that wraps up this episode, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed. I will see you guys right back here in episode number 7. You guys be good.